The countdown is on to publication day for Restless Spirits Book Two. I did get my final cover design today, and I've started fiddling with the formatting. Now, the ebook version is easy because the program automatically sizes the text to whatever device the person happens to be reading on. So using the program Atticus, it will automatically output an EPUB that I will be uploading to the various platforms where we distribute our books. That would be Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, Apple, Google, and Draft to Digital. And then from those sites, everyone can just download the ebook, and whenever they decide to read it, it will automatically adjust to their device. For example, if they're reading on their cell phone, it should come up with the text very nicely fit to the screen. And it gives you a different variety of cell phones as well. So I happen to have a mini iPhone, which means that the text would be scaled to the screen on my specific phone. Now, formatting the print version is a little bit more challenging because I have to determine a number of variables before I can actually print the book. So I've already determined that I am going to print the book as a 5x8. Now, depending on the font size and the spacing between paragraphs and lines and things like that, the number of pages can vary, but my cover is designed for approximately 200-page book. And right now, that's exactly where my manuscript is coming in. But some of the things that I want the book to look like on the inside, the things like the title page, are not quite working out the way I hoped they would. So I'm playing around with different things. I've actually created a new title page in Publisher because I didn't like the one that the program was automatically generating for me. And I have gotten that successfully into the book. And then I have to add things like the about the author page, the copyright page. There's normally a page of acknowledgments. So I'm doing a little about the author and acknowledgments. And then, of course, there are all the various chapters of the book. So I need to make sure they're all in sequence, that everything looks good, and that it will fit to the approximately 200 pages that I have for my cover design. And that's where I'm having challenges. So I think I'm pretty close to having that interior matter for the print version ready to go. But I just need to, I think, sleep on it for tonight. And I'll get back to it tomorrow morning with fresh eyes. And hopefully it will be ready to be uploaded so that I can order an author proof. Now with Amazon, when an author proof is ordered, they put it's a gray bar across the cover saying that it's a proof copy and it should not be resold. The Barnes & Noble proofs do not come back that way. They come back clean. So if the interior is acceptable and the cover and everything, the author can go ahead and sell those. But we cannot do that with the Amazon version. So what we've chosen to do is we actually print a little sticker that we put inside it, and we put some of those in little free libraries so that people can hopefully come across them and maybe check out one of our books for free because we can't sell them. And the sticker does say that they should not be resold. So, if somebody does try to resell it, there's nothing we can do about it. But we've done our due diligence in trying not to resell the Amazon proof because I really don't know why they put that bar across there, because really other publishers send clean copies so that they can be used as regular author copies if that's what we choose to do. The other thing that happened today is that JT finished his pass on Battleborn Bride. So he sent that back to me. I am expecting to get the manuscript back from Red Adept tomorrow as well. I have not yet heard back from my other 2 beta readers, but I will have at least 2 sets of suggestions to work through. And I'm not sure if I'm going to go with the normal 2-week period or if I'm going to request an extension. I have to look and see how much work needs to be done because the next few weeks are going to be really busy. We have a lot going on, and I need to really find the balance between getting Restless Spirits Book Two ready to go, doing my videos, working on Battleborn Bride, doing my normal daily routine. We have our anniversary coming up. We have a book event coming up, and actually this is a big one. This is the Sierra Arts Foundation Book Fest that will be on June 6th, so a week from Saturday at Victorian Square in Sparks. So if you are in the Northern Nevada area and you're watching this video, we hope you'll stop by to see us because it should be a lot of fun. I think there are going to be about 30 authors there. We all have a variety of different genres, everything from poetry to romance to horror, and all kinds of things in between, like children's books. And many of us will be doing author readings throughout the day. There will also be some, I think, kids' crafts that they can do while you're browsing the different booths. And I know there's going to be a raffle as well of themed baskets. So they're themed to various book genres, I believe. So it's going to be a full day. It starts at 10 a.m. and I think it runs to 6 p.m. We'll be outdoors in Victorian Square in Sparks, right outside of the Depot Gallery near the, I think it's the Sparks Historical Society. It's all right in that area, very close to the Sparks Nugget. So if you are in Northern Nevada, you're familiar with the area, and you want to have something to do that day, we hope you'll stop by to see us all because it will be a lot of fun. But as you can tell, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., that's going to take a lot of time away from my editing and revising. So if I have a 2-week turnaround and I get my book back tomorrow, which is May 29th, that means, I will be right in the middle of doing my revisions for the return of the manuscript for further editing. And I don't know if I'm going to hear back from my other 2 beta readers during this time period as well. So it could be a little tight, and I might need to request an extension because I think if I added maybe another 2 weeks onto my time period to do the revisions, it would give my beta readers more time to get their feedback to me and would give me more time to work while all these other events are going on, because we have one on June 6th, we have one on June 12th, we have one on June 13th, plus I will be working on Restless Spirits Book Two, getting that ready to go out the door. Now, I'm hopeful that Restless Spirits Book Two will actually be uploaded to at least Amazon this weekend. Like I said, I just want to put fresh eyes on it tomorrow and see how it looks before I try to upload it and then print my author proof. And then we'll work on the other sites after that. I can do the Amazon portion myself, but JT is much more practiced with the other sites, so he will usually help me do that because there is a lot involved. We have to upload the cover. We have to make sure the cover fits to the template of the specific site because each one has a kind of a different format. They're the same size, but they're just a little bit fussy. And if your file doesn't quite fit into the template, it takes a while to kind of get things to match up. And then, of course, making sure that the EPUB goes up for the ebook. And then I believe we do a PDF for the print version. And then once we order the print versions, they're normally printed, I believe Amazon often prints the ones that we order in Las Vegas. So we get them fairly quickly, but it can take a bit longer to get books from Barnes & Noble and Drafted Digital. So hopefully I will get all those back and approved before my release date of June 26th. We're down to less than a month, so it will be tight. Like I said, Amazon should come back quickly, so I will at least have some of them ready to go by June 26th. Whether or not Barnes & Noble and Draft to Digital paperbacks will be ready is yet to be seen, but I should have ebooks up across all the platforms. And since I do have my cover, I will be doing my cover and title reveal probably over the weekend. I just want to do a special little video for that. So there's a lot going on. It's really busy times here, and it's a lot of fun. It's exciting, and it's also nerve-wracking. So it's just getting myself through these days is going to be a fun challenge. And on the other side, I'll have another 2 books out in the world. And by the time Battleborn Bride comes out, I will also hopefully have my book of poetry for Spooktober ready to go. And that may be it for this year, because that's a lot. Because, as I mentioned, all the events we have going on in June, we also have at least one scheduled for July, maybe more. We haven't heard back from everyone yet. I'm not sure about August, but definitely September going into October, I will have a lot going on because I will be heavily promoting Battleborn Bride at that time. So that's what's going on here at the worldwide headquarters of Two More Books. And of course, I forgot to mention that we still do our weekly podcasts every Sunday. We are, I think, scheduled to interview 2 more authors before we go on our official hiatus from interviewing people. And then JT and I will just do our regular Sunday podcasts at that point. But I think we have 2 more interviews coming up within the next month or so. And then we will be on hiatus for author interviews until the fall, unless one of our local authors wants to be interviewed for the Nevada Author Network. We still are leaving that open, but we're going to take a break on the CC and JT Amateur Hour because we both have a lot going on. JT is going to be getting his book ready for July. I think he's planning to release it on July 24th. He does have a title. He still needs to get the cover. The book is completely edited and pretty much ready to go except for the cover. So he'll be working on that while I'm working on my books. So Two More Books is a busy little company. And we will I know what I forgot. August is when I'm doing my talk at the Churchill County Library. So there is something scheduled for August. And that will be fun because I will have Restless Spirits Book 1 and 2, and I will probably also take From Tundra to Tiara with me, but I will specifically be talking about the Restless Spirits book. I actually think I might have my book, my talk be something like The Romance of Nevada, or something along those lines, since I am technically a romance author. So we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, I need to get back to work because I just thought I'd take a little break and get this video recorded and uploaded, keep up with my daily streak of posts here on YouTube. I do appreciate it if you have stopped and followed along on this journey. If you're new here, I welcome you to stick around. Please subscribe and follow along because I'm having all kinds of interesting adventures this year. And I do talk about my writing and publishing journey as well as all the other things that happen in the life of a writer. But in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful day and the weather is beautiful where you are. And I will talk to you again tomorrow. I'm Cassidy Carson, and this is the Life of a Writer. Take care.